Hey guys, welcome back to the Gray Print. I'm Sadie.
I'm Amanda.
And lucky for you, it'll be just us for a few episodes. So I love that for you, and this is your journey.
I love that journey for you guys. Summer's approaching, and I don't know about you, but I am ready to go on a vacation.
Girl, who are you telling I need a vacation like yesterday? I'm like stressed the fuck out.
Yeah, so I don't know. What is it like for you as far as like, how do you, like the process to take off time from work? Like you got to do it how much in advance?
Okay, so being that I have such an amazing and understanding boss, I tell him, I'm like, listen, I'm not going to be here this day. I'm not going to be here that day. PTO stands for prepare the others. Okay? I won't be here. But I even told him, because I was like, there may be a day, like, I might take off. I'm going to be at the beach. Don't tell me to work remotely. And he just starts laughing, but let it be my last boss. She's like, what do you mean you're taking off?
Okay, so that's good. But that's for like,
It's like really lenient. So like,
but that's for like a day. Like, what if you want to take like a week
no,
off?
no, a week off or whatever. That's everyone kind of puts in their time. I don't know. I think it's an older generation where they like have a specific month that they go on vacation every year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in my experience of like people I've dealt with, I'm like, I go when my spirit tells me to.
It's like very repetitive. Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, I feel like I go like whenever my heart.
Right. I'm like, I need to go.
It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Right.
I haven't gone anywhere in a while. I've just been freaking hustling, saving, and I feel like
that
the time has come around. I deserve it.
For real.
Do you have any place in mind?
So me and my boyfriend are planning a vacation. We're just trying to like find just an adults only place because I don't want to hear the sound of children. I don't want to hear their happiness. I want to relax. I feel that. Like if I'm spending money to be somewhere, I don't want to hear your kid laughing or crying.
Like if my kid isn't there, I don't want to hear yours.
Right. And then at the same time, like I feel a little guilty. I'm like, okay, I do something with him, then I got to do something with her. You know, to like balance it out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but that's a different type of vacation.
Yeah. Like
that's a totally different type of vacation.
What I recommend, like if and when I become, I don't want to say financially well off, I highly suggest like a travel nanny. I see other people do it. I'm like, that is so smart. You do what you want to do. Your kids do what they want. You still come together for dinner.
That is really cool.
Because other than that, you're just taking care of your kid in another city.
And then it's good for the nanny, too, because they're getting a vacation out of it. And I'm assuming that you're paying for them to be there, considering they're working for you.
Right. But, wishful thinking if...
Goals.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, everyone wins.
Shit. But, yeah, I feel like going on vacation with your kid, that's, like, it's still awesome. I love going on vacation with my daughter. But... it's a different vacation, like
it's a different kind of stress. Too.
Yeah, you're like not drinking. It's just
you're a little more vigilant because it's like, all right, we've never been here. I don't know what weirdos are around. Like New York, where to avoid.
Well, that's the thing. At least you've done that actually. I've always been afraid to travel like alone with Lana. Like I don't even travel alone by myself. Yeah, like so anytime that I have traveled with Lana, like we go and visit. Someone like we've gone to visit one of my best friends, Daphne. Daphne. So we'll be with her, and it's it's her territory. She knows the
area.
Yeah, she knows the area. Yeah. She knows where to go, where not to go. So I
just
feel
like
safe.
Ellie, pack your shit. We're leaving.
Yeah, we've gone to Indiana, see Melita.
Yeah,
like it's. But other than that. Yeah, I would feel so scared. Like
it is a little scary, but like I don't know, it just feels good. Like
it's terrifying. Like what if, like you know what it is, and I'm sure like everyone fucking felt this. What was the girl who from Glee that passed away on the boat?
God, Naya Rivera.
Naya Rivera. Yeah, like like that.
Her death does not sit well with me.
That broke the hearts of so many people. Like, and it's just. As a mom, like you hear that story, and it was just her and her son on the boat, like
because you're thinking, like, what did her son think? How did he feel?
Yeah, like thank God that like he was okay and he was on the boat and they found him and stuff. But it's just It's terrifying.
That's scary.
Like, you know, just being out with your kid. Like, that was the first thing I noticed about that whole situation was just
They were
you know,
alone.
Yeah, a mom
Yeah.
with her, with her child, and it's just that's a nightmare. So when it comes to like vacationing and stuff, like I'm so scared of shit like that with my daughter. Like, don't get me started.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, we need someone else here, someone that can call 911, like just in case. I don't know.
Where are you planning to go this year?
Okay, so I went to Cali for the first time last year, and I freaking loved it. But I'm sure, as everyone knows, Cali's fucking ginormous, and I was there for 7 days, and you can't you can't see everything you want to see in 7 days. So
Okay.
I'm contemplating going back to Cali, but at the same time, it's just like I could go somewhere new. I don't know. I kind of want to go to Puerto Rico because I
Nice.
haven't been there since I was like 6, and that's a crime, you know. But now that I'm like over the age of 21, I want to go to Puerto Rico and do it right.
Yeah.
You know, I have this thing. I've never stayed at a resort, and this really fucking sucks. So I have this thing where like I really want to stay at a resort that specifically has one of those pools that you swim into it, and then there's a fucking bar in the middle of the pool.
So all of that is, well, that's in DR because I don't think PR has any all inclusives, to be honest. I could be wrong, but I'm looking because we're planning on going to DR, and I am just like, I am there. I am ready. I am like mentally there already. Like the aisle, I've been dreaming to walk down.
Have you ever been to DR?
Yes, and I loved it. It
Ooh.
was beautiful.
Aw. Yeah, I've never been.
I'm dreaming to walk down the aisle, not the wedding aisle, but the airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, just, this is your flight attendant, you know, please go to your seat. Okay, I will.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm so over being here. Like I need
feel
to
that.
just be on the beach with my titties out, eating fruit.
So that would be a vacation with you and your man.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, little vacation.
Yeah, vacation. And then figure out where Ellie wants to go. She's always like wanting to go to like Hershey Park, which we did. She had the best time ever. That was actually a really fun little weekend trip we did. Pretty much wherever she wants to go, I'm just like, all right, let's go. She wants to go to Salem, actually, because she was
Aw.
watching Hocus Pocus.
That's really cute. I want to go to Salem too.
Yeah, I've never been to Salem, so I'm like, all right.
I feel like
We
that
should
would be a cute place to go with kids.
Yeah.
Like, but especially like because we have daughters.
Yeah.
So like that whole like witch thing.
I know.
Like, you know
I'm just like,
it's-
okay, let's do it.
it works. It works.
Yeah.
Like just think of the pictures.
I know.
Man.
So good.
So okay. Hot question though. Like I need some advice.
Okay.
When it comes to like I've been saving up just to like, you know, rainy day like you're supposed to, blah blah blah.
Right.
Now I'm saving up specifically for this vacation. I feel like that's what I'm focused on right now. But I deserve it, okay? When it comes to going on vacation, like let's say 7 days. What do you think is a reasonable amount of money to save up to bring for a 7-day vacation?
Well, I feel like with
in,
that.
in the States, like you're
the
not
States?
leaving the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, definitely you want to look at like those traveling websites, Expedia, Travelocity. I use Travelocity; they're good, and they show you like a bunch of rates, packages, so you can get your flight, hotel, bundled together.
Okay.
And then also
Yeah.
like
I
being-
usually just get the flight from those websites.
no, yeah, I get both all together because I'm like I don't want any surprises. I just want to get rid of it and pay for it. But also, well, it's different too because depending on where you stay, like if you're at a resort or somewhere where everything's not that far, you won't need a car. So if you need a car rental, that's also something to take into consideration because then like
Yeah.
Ubering, that's gonna add up.
I think right now, just for the vacation that like my brain and body are so ready for, I would prefer to stay at a resort more
Yeah.
than anything.
Because then everything is just there.
Yeah. So when you say it's like all inclusive, it's not like a cruise.
No,
where,
no.
Like even drinks are included.
Yeah. Like,
Wait. Oh, it is.
yeah, but you have to like check out those little filters where it's like meal plan, this, and that. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. So
Does
like
everyone know this?
I don't know.
I've been missing out like a
And then
like a
like
motherfucker.
so I fast before a vacation too because I know I'm gonna eat like a motherfucker on that trip.
Oh, really?
Because the food's included too, so it's like unlimited breakfast.
Really?
Yes.
There's no way that I know. There's no way that I'm the only person that doesn't know this. There's no fucking way.
Well,
so if I sit at a resort,
yeah, everything's included.
is that like the catch? Is that why?
I don't know what's the catch.
I don't know how I didn't know this. That's
Girl,
crazy.
yes.
I'm sure there's like different packages and stuff too.
Yeah, like different.
What?
Yeah.
Shit, let me find out.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. I'm about to be gone. Damn, it sucks though, cause like, as a bartender, or at least like specifically the bar that I work at, there's only 3 of us. There's only 3 bartenders, and like
PTO, prepare the others.
I know, but like think about it. So if I'm I want to take a week off. That's
Yeah.
it. It's just the 2 of them. Like
Well, then they gotta figure it out. They're grown-ups.
I know, right? Like that. That's not my problem. Right?
That's not your business.
That's not my problem.
That's
right?
not your actual business. You're an employee.
Guys, let me know. Should I care?
No,
Like,
I don't think so.
let me know. I know, but
Well, you
I really
care
need
to
to-
some extent.
I need a vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do like my coworkers.
Yeah.
I don't want to put anyone in like a crap situation.
Right.
But we all need a fucking vacation sometimes.
Right. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
So, how are you with packing?
I'm the worst, actually. Now that you ask.
You
Yeah, I
wanna unpack
overpack.
that?
Yeah, let's unpack that. Yeah, I'm such an overpacker. I don't. And then what makes it worse is that I pack like the day before I'm gonna leave.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know I'm the worst. I packed like the day before I'm gonna leave. So
Okay.
sometimes there's been times where I don't know if everyone does this, but like with certain outfits, like you gotta try them on at some before.
Okay, yeah, I do that.
Like you gotta
so
try them.
I judged you a little at first, but then I'm like, no, I'm the type that like I like to wash the clothes I'm gonna bring on vacation. So chances are I'm like taking it straight out the dryer into the luggage.
Well,
So
yeah.
it's like last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like,
you're not
it's
crazy.
that last
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Yeah. So and
Like
then,
they're still hot from the dryer.
but you gotta at some point you have to try on the outfit to
Yeah.
make sure it goes together because we're all in the back of our head trying to not overpack. So you want to make sure that the outfits you're putting in your suitcase go together properly.
But ironically, I pack more for like a weekend trip than I do on a 7-day trip.
How is that possible?
Okay, so I saw this hack that I've been doing. So you stand your luggage up, right, in the upright position, and then you lay your clothes flat, and you can actually stack more.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I have to see that.
And then on top of that, like I don't pack as much because one, the little weight limit at the airport. That's a
Oh my
fucking
god, that
bitch.
thing always gets me.
Yeah.
But I start like taking shit out. There'd be like I'm the worst. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm just
you would
like,
hate me at the airport. There's like mad people behind me, so I start like taking things.
you better
out.
have a little TSA pre-check.
Yeah. No, but I'll start taking shit out and putting it in my carry-on. Like,
Oh my god, no.
But that's why they have those little weight table things there for people just like me.
Yeah, no, I can't. But I also have the anticipation of shopping wherever I land.
Same.
So I have space for like souvenirs or like another dress or whatever I buy.
But that's kind of why I was asking, like, what's a reasonable amount of money to spend on vacation? Because I've heard people tell me, like, you can have a nice vacation with, like, $1,000. But then I heard people say, like, you should bring, like, $5,000.
No.
like-
I feel like it depends on where you're going and what's being offered
Yeah.
on your trip. Because let's say you're staying at a resort and everything's included, you're not really spending a lot of money on drinks and food. You're just spending money on, like, excursions or, like,
So is it safe to say that if you do stay at a resort, you're not going to, like, clubs and stuff outside? Like, is all of that there?
They'll have like some little entertainment stuff, but again, like it depends what hotel it is. Like they'll have like the nightly band or whatever the fuck that's playing.
Yeah, if you go to a resort, stay out in that resort. It's meant for you not to be in the calle. That's where you get kidnapped.
Oh,
and held
yeah.
for ransom.
Right?
These days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, these days. But isn't there? I heard there was like some resort that got shot up. That's crazy.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but it wasn't that long ago that I was looking up resorts, and like that's not really a thing within the States.
What?
Like resorts.
No.
That's only like out of the country.
Out of the country, but I've seen something on Instagram. It's like, oh, you won't believe these resorts in the U.S. And like I just looked at it. I'm like, I'm not Googling that, but
No, a lot of the reason why these resorts are outside the country because that's how the country
makes money.
It's off
Yeah.
the revenue. It's off of straight up tourism. So that's why.
Like I remember, I forgot after what hurricane, Puerto Rico, their sales tax was like at 11%.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so the tourists were basically, paying a lot more, but it's just to reconstruct everything.
Yeah. Makes sense, but that's fucking shitty.
Yeah, basically, you're a nightmare with packing.
Yeah, packing. Fucking, yeah, I will pack. And, like, it's, like, the shoes, the handbags. It's like the accessories, the extra shit it always gets me. And like, I have a huge suitcase that, like, needs to be checked, and I'll bring a carry-on.
Yeah, I'm the same way. So I take advantage of the fact that, like, I have a carry-on, and then I, like, have a purse, but it's really, like, my book bag.
Oh, yeah, same.
So I, like, technically I have 2 carry-ons. I feel like I'm tricking the system.
Absolutely.
I'm like, haha, I got a whole bunch of shit in here.
I saw there was this hack where, you know how, so obviously, as a female, I mean, as a guy, I'm sure you can have a book bag, too.
Yeah.
But, you're allowed to have, like, one purse or book bag, and then you have a carry-on. You can check as many bags as you want. But someone put, you could bring a pillow. And someone, like, put clothes in the pillowcase and was just, like, carrying around mad extra clothes.
Well, that's a little excessive.
But that's smart.
That's smart,
so
but that might
creative.
get fucking heavy. I'm like, I don't want to do this.
I guess, but
yeah.
that's smart. That's pretty cool.
That's mad funny.
For the overpackers of the world.
Yeah. And then, so I remember, this was years ago, me and Ellie went to Atlanta to see one of my friends, and she had her own little luggage. So I remember it was that moment. She was like 2 years old. I was in the airport with a 2-year-old holding mad shit, my luggage, her luggage, little shit. It's like this little thing, but I'm like, all right, she wants the experience. She has her little airplane pillow, whatever, right? Then I had the car seat and the car seat carrier. So it's like a little...
Damn.
What is that? A trolley? That's not a trolley. What's the...
Cart.
Okay, that's the simpler word.
Yeah.
To put the car seat on. So then I'm like trying to think, how am I gonna stroll like 3 fucking things with a 2-year-old on my hip?
Oh my God, sounds like a nightmare.
But I did it, and it was good. And it was in that moment that I realized I don't fucking need nobody. I could do this by myself. And then at one point, I put her into the car seat, and I was just strolling her.
That's
like,
smart, though.
I had her in front of me because I got so scared. I'm like, oh my God, what if someone kidnaps her from behind?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, all the worst things happen. So I'm strolling her. I'm like, okay, this is good. And then, we're going fast to keep her entertained. She's like, oh, whoa. Whatever.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I remember.
But it was fun.
The first time I flew with Lana, she was like practically an infant.
Yeah.
So, like, she was still on the tit.
Yeah. I suggest if you're flying with children 2 and below, they fly for free.
Yeah, she was under 2. So
Yeah.
I flew with her a few times before she was the age of 2.
Like, you better take all them flights and
But
whatever.
I had, like, the whole stroller, the car seat and everything.
It's a lot of work.
It is. And then I had, like, 2 bags, I believe. So I would have the stroller and then, like, have the handles, like, of the bags, like, near the stroller, and I'm, like, pushing. So I'm, like, huge. Like, you can't, like, I need, like, a whole walkway. Like, please get out of my way.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was a struggle, I remember. Like, just having the stroller when they were that little was, like,
I think I had a stroller, and I was just like, fuck this. I, like, left it in New York. I was like, you gonna walk today.
Well, this is, like, kind of off topic, but not really. I remember one time I was flying, and I had, it was, like, 3 days before I was going to fly. I ended up going to a brunch and getting really hammered on mimosas or whatever. And then we ended up going back to my girlfriend's house and, like, drinking, I think it was, like, Tito's or something. So, long story short, I was, like, pretty blackout at this point. We ended up leaving her house to go out to another bar. And on the way I don't know how, but I rolled my ankle so bad. And like I don't even remember like us making the decision to leave the house to go to this bar. But the moment I twisted my ankle, I like came to I was definitely
sobered up.
Yeah, I was like blacking out, and I rolled my ankle. I was in so much pain. I like came to, but because I was still so drunk, I was able to like muster through and continue with the night.
God.
But not for that much longer, because it was like 4:00 in the morning, and I like woke up out of my sleep. I had to go to the hospital. My foot was like purple.
Oh shit.
So, long story short again. This happens, and luckily I didn't like break or fracture or anything. But 3 days later, I'm supposed to be on a flight to Florida. So I get to the airport, and I'm like on crutches, and it was awesome. It was fucking awesome.
Oh yes, because they let you in first before everybody.
It was so awesome. Like I skipped all the lines.
Yes.
They came, they gave me a wheelchair, and then they were like, you know, like I was assigned a person to get me to my gate.
Yeah.
And the guy that they sent me with was so fucking awesome. Oh my God. I remember telling him, I was like, I really want to get a drink. Like I was planning on getting a drink before my flight took off. And he's like, all right. And like rushed me to one of the bars, like after security and stuff. And then he like got me the drink. And like, I was like one of the first people to board the plane because I was in a wheelchair. And what's it called? And then he managed to get my drink on the flight with me, like the one that I bought, which they're not supposed to do, but it was just the nicest thing. Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, I remember getting on the flight first because of Ellie. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I always kind of wanted to it wasn't like I needed to show documentation of my injury. Like they see you coming with crutches. Like my foot was like obviously wrapped in like in a boot.
You know what? I'm gonna have to take some crutches to my next flight.
That's what I was just gonna say. I
still have my sister's when she tore her ACL.
That's
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying.
perfect.
I always wanted to just pull up to the airport with crutches just so I could, experience that again. Like it's kind of fucked up, but like
no, it'll be mad funny. Like
life hack.
We're gonna get mad shit for that. I don't care.
I know.
I don't care. I want to be comfortable, and I want to be comfortable quick.
Yeah,
so
TSA is gonna start fucking with everyone with real injuries.
I know. I'm just gonna have like crutches for me and my boyfriend. I'm like, you go this way, I go that way.
Does this hurt?
And like, I swear to God. Like we're both just pulling up in crutches. Like, who helps us?
Can I get a wheelchair?
Got a question for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys what's like your airport pet peeves? Like, what pisses you off when you're at the airport? Prices get you? Do you order drinks at the airport even though they're $20 overpriced? You guys eat? Do you guys bring food? Oh, by the way, hack. You can bring food into the airport. I found this out. I told you this story?
No, but I recently learned that too, and I was pretty upset about it.
I was in line, man. I had Buffalo Wild Wings at the airport, and I had this big box, like a 20-piece, and I thought we had to throw everything out before we get to the security. So I'm eating my wings and everything, and the TSA goes, you could bring the food through the machine. I'm like, oh, and I got mad sauce on my mouth. I was like, oh, for real? I never knew that. Oh, yeah. And so, yeah. So
I feel like I always brought food, but like I think liquids, they don't want you to bring anything. Yeah.
Yeah, and another thing is that this bags, like Frontier is the worst airline I ever flew on. I just came back from Atlanta, and I had a backpack. I had a personal item, and that shit should have been free. And I was just about to board the plane, and the lady said, "Put your bag in that little thing, please," just to see like the little measurement thing to see if it would fit. And I looked at her like, "You son of a fucking." And basically the bag didn't fit, so she charged me $100 for my backpack. And all I had was my camera equipment in there, and I flipped the fuck. I wanted to flip out, but I didn't want to go onto a no-fly list.
Yeah.
So I just gave the lady a really bad attitude.
Oh, I had a really crazy experience. So this was when I was coming back from Ecuador. I went on a family trip. We had to stop in Colombia and then go from Colombia back to New York. But I forgot where I was that they stopped me and put me into that drug room.
What?
Yes. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you this?
No.
Okay, so my grandma didn't tell me that she packed candies in my luggage because they didn't fit in hers. So, I guess me not knowing, I just put my luggage there. They're like, do you have anything? I'm like, no. I look like a fucking liar. They asked me to go to another room. I was like,
you get tackled.
thanks, Grandma. So I go into the other room, and then like police, their dogs,
Oh
like
my
I'm
God.
like, I didn't know what was I thought I was like on a show for a minute. Like I don't know why. I'm just like, what's happening? Like,
Am I being punked?
like I was kind of excited. I'm like, where are these people here for? But it's me.
Have I been recognized from my podcast?
Am I famous?
I made it. My teachers can suck my asshole.
Eat my ass. So they open the luggage. I see the candy. I'm like, fuck, who put that there? And it's just candy. So they're like, is this yours? And I'm like, yeah. I'm not going to say it's my grandma and then throw her under the bus. What if they arrest her?
Yeah. So what happened?
So they opened it. And then, like, I was panicking. I was like, do you want one? I wasn't supposed to offer them. And the other guy looked at me like, what did you just say? I'm like, I don't know. It's my first time.
Oh my God.
So, they put it to the side, whatever. Long story short, I met up with my family, unharmed, unprisoned.
Oh my God. Do you want one?
I didn't know what to say. I'm just like...
I just can't imagine, like, one of them just being like, yeah, sure.
But, like, the way they opened it, I'm like, you're going to take some or just leave a mess?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I remember, I mean, I didn't end up getting put into, like, a room or whatever, but I had, it was the same time where, like, I rolled my ankle. So my mom had given me Epsom salt?
Yeah.
Epsom salt. And, like, the bag wasn't even opened yet, but she had some, and she was like, here, like, so you don't have to buy it when you go over there, like, soak your ankle, and it'll feel better. So I packed one in, like, my carry-on luggage. And
You'd be like, she got a brick of Coke.
yeah, like, they were, like, they opened it or whatever, and I guess they, like, had to test to see what it was, and then they let me through. But it wasn't that big of a hassle. It was,
Okay.
But it did, like, hold up my process a little.
Okay, well...
I don't know. I hate the whole waiting, getting through security part. Once you're through security, I feel like it's smooth sailing. Like, I'll start seeing what restaurants they have in the airport. I just get some food, even though everything's fucking expensive as hell.
You guys ever bring weed through the security?
What? I've never done that. That's illegal.
Why would I admit to
That
something
shit not
illegal?
When I come back from LA, I come back with a backpack full of weeds.
What?
That's so crazy that you would admit that.
No, when I went to Cali last year, I didn't have a backpack full of weed, but I did have, like, a pen.
A pocket full of sunshine.
I stopped at Cookies and I got a pocket full of sunshine. Like a I think it's sativa pen. Yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, guys, that is our traveling experience and hacks and tips.
Yeah, and if you have any suggestions on, like, where are the best places to vacation within the States, let me know.
Please drop below because I am dying to go somewhere, anywhere, everywhere.
Yeah. And asking about resorts as well. Like, even if it's, like, out of the country, like, any that are worth going, any that you guys can recommend, be awesome.
All right. So thank you for staying tuned for the Gray Print. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.